You and me were meant to be, walking free in harmony. One fine day we'll fly away. Don't you know that Rome wasn't built in a day?
So, here we are in Stysip's first Pod 4 house. Designed for manufacture off-site, erected on-site in 3 hours. I'm going to take you for a quick spin around the house. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-person, 915 square foot house, built from structurally insulated panels, very energy efficient, based on technology which we've learned over the last couple of years, culminating in our carbon neutral house, the greenhouse in Hollywood. As we go through the house, I'll be pointing out various key features. But perhaps the main thing to bear in mind is that this house is built in a factory. It took 5 days to build, it took 3 hours to erect on site, and it will cost the owner eventually approximately 12p a day to run. Here we go. So now I'll take you upstairs and show you the bedroom accommodation and perhaps most importantly the air source heat pump, which is integrated into what you would conventionally call the hot press. Here we go. The heating, such as is required in the house, because it is very thermally insulated, as I've already said, is provided by the skirting board. If we look down here in the corner, each room has a thermostat. Behind this skirting board are 2 copper pipes. Those run around the entire perimeter of both the ground floor and the first floor pods. You can regulate them to be as warm or as cool as you wish. And each floor has its own digital and wireless control thermostat for the entire floor. And again, all of this comes inclusive in the price of the pod, erected on site, roofed, clad outside in brick or in render board, £65,000. Well, that also includes foundations, by the way. In here we have the main bathroom. And as you'll see up here, part of the ventilation system. There's a heat recovery and ventilation system throughout the pod. Fresh air is drawn in through trickle vents in every window. From the bathroom area, from the kitchen area, stale air, warm air is removed and distributed around the house. When the pod arrives, within about 15 minutes, 3 connections are made: water, electricity and sewage. So after 15 minutes, and turn the tap on, flush the toilet, and obviously turn on and off, or off and on, lights. At the end here we have the 2 smaller bedrooms. Ample space for a bed and a desk. We show you down here, again also telephone point and TV point. Through here then, we have the science bit. If you come around here, a very ample sized hot press, I hope you'll agree. Each separate pod, the ground floor and the first floor, has its own circuit board. And here is the air source heat pump. It's not running at the moment because it's a nice warm summer's day at the moment. Temperature outside is about 22 degrees. In here it's a nice even cool temperature at the moment. This provides hot water for washing and bathing. It also provides hot water for the central heating when it is required. Each pod, ground floor and the first floor pod, has one of these little gizmos, and we can program this for the heating for the ground floor or the first floor pod to come on and off whenever we wish, every 5 minutes, every 12 hours, etc., etc. So this floor is controlled by this automatically, and if we wish to then control each room separately, we turn the valve there. Okay, this is the space where the cooker would go, but we can see behind it 2 copper pipes. These are copper pipes which run around the entire perimeter of both the ground floor and the first floor pod behind the skirting board. And this is how the heat is distributed if it is required. But as I keep saying, we don't envisage that much heat will be required because of the fact that the house is so thermally efficient because of the structurally insulated panel and the air tightness obviously as well. As we can see, this is the kitchen. The kitchen comes complete and fitted when the pod arrives on site. So we have a cooker hood. There's no cooker here at the moment, but cooker hood, lights, fan, and up here in the corner we can see that that's part of the ventilation system. So that is connected to the air source heat pump, connected to the bathroom as well, and so stale warm air here is being taken up, not wasted. The pod 4 is named pod 4 because it meets the Code for Sustainable Homes level 4. In addition to that, it's also Lifetime Homes compliant, and we've gone into every detail we can think of here to try and maintain the efficiency of this house, down to such details as recycling. Okay. In addition, all the tiles are on the wall when the pod arrives. They're made of glass reinforced plastic and very durable. The floor may be kept as it is. It may receive tiles or carpeting. It is also waterproof and non-slip. Again, the doors, architraves, the paintwork, the kitchen, the toilets, the light bulbs, the light switches, everything that you see here today was produced in the factory. There's been no work done on site apart from the external rendering and the formation of the roof. And because it's done in the factory, the margin for error is absolutely minimal. No sticky doors. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, this is a Code Level 4 home. It's also Lifetime Homes compliant. One of the things that's required for that is the ability for future needs, such as in the bathroom on the ground floor. We have ample space for the future provision of a shower. Okay. If the occupant is not able to get to the first floor to use the bathroom. This also has ample turning space for access by a wheelchair. And the ground floor pod and the first floor pod services are connected via this bit of panelling. In here we have the main sewage going up to the bathroom upstairs. We have the stopcock for the water supply. We have the mains earth. This is going into the box under the stairs, which we'll look at in a second. This access is lockable, and the key may be held by the housing association if required, rather than the tenant. So there we have it. That's our pod 4. I hope you liked it. If you'd like any more information, please get in touch. Thank you.